Hey there fellow guitarists, my name is Josh Rogers, welcome to NBN Guitar. In this tutorial we're going to be covering Liebesträum No. 3 by Franz Liszt. If you need to see the full playthrough of this, just check out one of my other videos. I'll leave a link down in the description below. That way you can hear and see me play it from beginning to end. That'll give you an idea of how the whole thing sounds, and then you can head back to this tutorial. Don't forget also you can download the tabs for free. There's a link in the description below. And if you want a better version that's got sheet music, tabs and my full fingerings, then for a small price you can also buy that from my website. The piece starts off with an anacrusis, 2nd fret on the D string, and then we move into the first full chord, which is the A major. And it starts off with a fairly simple finger picking pattern in the right hand, which is thumb and A together like this, followed by M, then I. That doesn't carry on through the whole piece, but it's a good way to get started, so just make sure you've got that under control. And then you're going to add an A major chord into that like this. The way I'm doing that, I'm barring 3 strings, 4th, 3rd and 2nd with my first finger at the 2nd fret, and I'm playing the open A with my thumb and the C sharp, or the note on the 2nd fret of the B string, with my annular finger together, and then M, I, from the G string to the D string like this. You do that twice, then you're going to change chords to this. So I've left the bar on, and I'm putting my 3rd finger onto the 4th fret of the 6th string, 4th finger, 4th fret, G string, 2nd finger, 3rd fret, D string. And I do the same finger picking pattern, but my thumb moves up to the 6th string. Then I'm going to extend this to a full bar at the 2nd fret, and I'm going to put my 3rd finger onto the 3rd fret of the G string. So we've got same 2 fingers starting with the picking, 6th string and 2nd string together, and then to the 3rd fret on the G string. Then the 2nd fret on the D string, 3rd fret on the G string and 2nd fret on the B string together. That is like that. Then 3rd fret on the B string and 2nd fret on the 6th string together. Then 2nd fret on the D string and 2nd fret on the B string like this. Then we're going to use a guide finger principle. Now that's why I used my 3rd finger here instead of the 2nd finger. You might have been thinking when I did this chord, why doesn't he use his 2nd finger here? And it's because it's going to make the shift to this chord a little bit easier. This 3rd finger can stay on the same string, and it's just going to slide to the 2nd fret. You don't have to do it that way, you could do it like this. There's no worries with doing it that way, but it just makes that, for me anyway, it makes it a little bit easier just to guide finger that. So let's take it from the beginning. That's where we are right now. So I've guide fingered that to the 2nd fret on the G string, and I'm going to play 2nd fret on the A string and 2nd fret on the B string together. And coming down like that. So it's those 2 together, and 2nd fret on the G string, and 1st fret on the D string. Then we have this. So that's 2nd fret on the A string and 4th fret on the D string together. Then 1st fret on the D string, 2nd fret on the A string from here. You should, for the sake of phrasing, try to make that sound like it's all one thing instead of 2 different chords. So instead of, try to make it all flow. Then so it's an open E, 2nd fret on the A string and 4th fret on the D string together. Then 1, 2, string. That's open E, first fret on the G string, second fret on the B string together, then open D, then open B, and then we're going to do a descending A major arpeggio. Like that. I play the 5th fret on the 6th string and the 2nd fret on the G string together, then 2nd fret on the D string, 4th fret on the A string, and then back to that 5th fret on the 6th string. And then I'm just going to go back that way like this. So I've done 5, 4, 2. So it's just going back. And then it's going to start again, but this time instead of starting it like this, I'm going to start it here instead. The reason I do that is because I'm already in that shape from here. I could do it like that. You can do that, but for what I did in my tabs, I've done it like this. So we've got that, that's the same as it was at the beginning, but I've just changed that open A for the fretted A, the 5th fret. So everything's the same. This is the same as the second chord, but we're not going to do it twice like we did before. At the beginning it was this. We did it twice, 1, 2, but this time it's going to be 1, 2, 1, 2. So it only one time there, and then we're going to shift to this chord. You'll notice there that this finger stays where it is, it's a pivot finger, and just these two fingers shift, like this. So this second finger is coming to the 3rd fret on the 6th string, and the 3rd finger is going where the 2nd finger was, which is to the 3rd fret on the D string. And we're playing the 6th and 2nd strings together, then to the G string, then to the D string, like this. Then to the same, that's exactly the same as it was the first time we did it from here. Same, but this time we've done it like this. Now the first time around we did this, but this time we're going to go up. Okay, so from here, moving up. That is 7th fret on the 6th string and 7th fret on the B string together, then 6th fret on the G string, 7th fret on the D string, and then 6th fret on the A string. And then we have this. This is exactly the same as it was the first time around, but it just starts with that 4th fret on the D string. So we've done this. All the same, and so is that. But here we're just going to end on that A, and we don't go back like we did. If this gets a bit confusing, make sure download the free tabs or buy the sheet music and tabs version that has all of my fingering really clearly laid out. So let's go from this A major arpeggio. This is finishing the first section, and then it modulates. So let's just cover that. That's a semiquaver, and you're going to do it twice. So that's 2nd fret on the G string twice, once on its own, and then the second time you do it, it has an F in the bass, which is 1st fret on the 6th string, like that, followed by an open D. Then you're going to do like a hinge bar there. It's a reverse type of hinge bar. Usually hinge bars go this way, so you like that, but this time it's going to go the other way. So that's 1st fret on the 6th string, followed by 1st fret on the G string. And sort of moved my bar chord to the 2nd fret. Then that's 5th fret on the A string and 2nd fret on the G string together, followed by 3rd fret on the D string. Then 5th fret again on the A string, followed by an open B. Then back to the opening chord. That's exactly like the start, but it changes there. So we've got, and then open A, and then like that. Okay, hopefully you've got that. Just an A chord. Then, so we're doing that beginning chord again, but then we've got that. So it's 2nd fret there on the D string, followed immediately by the 5th fret on the G string. Then there I've kept the bar at the 2nd fret, and I'm doing 4th fret on the D string and 2nd fret on the B string together. Then 2nd fret on the A string, and then 2-4 on the B string, like this. This is a bit confusing, so I'll run it again slowly from the beginning of the modulation. Then we've got this. That is a half bar at the 1st fret and 4th fret on the A string, 2nd fret on the B string, and you play the 5th string and the 1st string together, then 2nd string, 1st string, and do it twice. Then what I've done there is I've moved my bar to 5 strings. Before it was just half, now it's 5. The 2nd finger stays where it was, and the 3rd finger is going to come down on the 3rd fret of the G string, like this. Change the bar. In between those two shifts, make sure you don't lift the 2nd finger off. Keep it there. So don't do this. Okay, make sure you move it efficiently. So this is going to come up a little bit, and this 3rd finger is going to go down. I left the bar there, but you don't have to. You could if you wanted to. You could do that. Just there, I'm just barring 2 strings at the 1st fret. So let's just cover what those notes are. So we've just done this. See there? Watch for efficiency. Wherever you can, try to make things easier on yourself. All I have to do is move these 2 fingers up to the next strings. So they're moving from here, just straight up. So we're now at the 3rd fret on the D string and the 2nd fret on the G string. And we're going to play the D string and the 1st fret on the 1st string together, followed by N, I, like that. And then, and that is the same bass note, 3rd fret on the D string, but together with the 1st fret on the B string this time. Together, and then like that, just going back up. So we've got, if we go from this chord, and then we're shifting this chord. That's 1st fret on the 6th string, 3rd fret on the B string together, and 2nd fret on the G string, then open D. Then going back up. 1st fret on the 6th string, open D, 2nd fret on the G string. Then it's open E and open B together, then 1st fret on the G string, 2nd fret on the D string. back to this chord, 3rd fret on the B string and 1st fret on the 6th string together, then 2nd fret on the G string, then to the 1st fret on the B string. So from here, then that's that same E, but we're playing 3 notes at the same time. Open E, and then 2nd fret on the D string, which is another E, and 1st fret on the G string together, then to the 3rd fret on the G string, like that, then an open B. So from the beginning of that, then the same chord again, so that's exactly what it was before, and then this again. Essentially it's the same thing done twice. Then we go into a D minor chord, D minor 7th. Bar across 2 strings at the 1st fret and 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the G string. I'm going to play the open D and 1st fret on the 1st string together. Then index, middle. Then we have a scale run there. 2nd fret on the A string, 1st fret on the 1st string together, then open E, then 3, 1, open on the B string, and then 2, 1 on the G string, followed by open E. That's the entire piece. After you've done that, you go right back to the beginning. And that's how you finish it, actually. So that's the whole thing. Remember what I said before, if this is a bit confusing, get the tabs, or get the sheet music in tabs. That's it, done and dusted. If you like the video, please smash the like button and also subscribe to the channel. Cheers, let your fingers fly.